Hey, how you doing? My name's Pete. This is my son Peter. Say hi. This is our diesel. We're learning on. We know nothing about, but we're installing some glow shift gauges. I've heard a lot of bad things about them, but you know what? For the money, I'm gonna give them a whirl because I've seen them in a couple trucks, and people don't complain too much about them. So I wasn't gonna make a video because it's not who I am. It's not what I do. But I did notice upon installing, this is on a 99, the banjo bolt snubber valve, I believe, is all in one, best I could tell, and it looks slightly different. I've already installed it. Another thing to note is on this 99, it doesn't have the fittings down on the bottom of the filter housing. So I've noticed in other videos where guys are putting it on the VP, and I've heard a lot of bad things about it killing the sending. You need to add line to it so don't kill the sender. Well, I don't know if I'm right for doing this. We're going to find out, but I'm putting it right on top of my filter housing because I think that's where the discrepancy comes into play. You can see that. Sorry, I know my camera skills ain't all that good. Partially installing. I've already done the boost gauge for the boost bolt there on the intake. But yeah, so anyways, on this banjo bolt, I did notice inside there were shavings. I kind of chafed them out a little bit and blew the thing out because I know I don't want that after my filter going into my engine. I feel that might be something worth noting to you guys to check that. Other than that, I will let you guys know how this works out later on in the install. Thank you. Alrighty guys, so ended up being day 2 of install just because I had some hiccups with my own wiring. Nothing to really mention. Everything else went fairly well. Yeah, we got it all installed. We got everything working. After I figured out my wiring mess, it took away from how much detail I wanted to put into this, but it is what it is. I got it done. It was very simple. Sorry about the animals. I have chickens, goats, ducks, dogs, cats, everything. But yeah, I'll show you what we got going. So that's the EGT. I put it in the front bank. You're supposed to put it in the rear. I wasn't paying attention. I was in a hurry. It's getting late. There's a boost bolt. I got a little cleaning up to do, but all in all, it's there. I wanted to get it tested, see if everything worked. Going down the road. We'll go ahead and start it up. I was happy to know this truck builds good boost and has good fuel pressure, and EGTs are spot on. Still got factory exhaust on it. Truck has 182,000 on it. It's a 99. No rust, but it has hail damage. Automatic, 2-wheel drive. So far, I haven't owned it long. It seems to be doing okay. But these are our gauges here. Hopefully you can see that. Fuel pressure is not bouncing around at all, being where I hooked it up at on top of the fuel filter housing. I did go ahead and change my fuel filter while I was in there. It hadn't been done yet since I've owned it, so I figured I better do it. Boost. Now you won't build much boost in park or neutral with this truck here or any other Cummins factory that I know of, because it's just, there's no load on it. I don't know the science behind it, but there's no load on it. So the turbo, the computer, all that's not going to build boost. But yeah, gauges switch colors, everything looks good so far, so I'm happy. I will probably do an update to see if they continue to work for me, if I have any failures or anything. I will let you know. As you can see, no major wires showing. I just ran the wires right up through here. Pretty simple. If I wouldn't have had my wiring hiccup, which it wasn't wired wrong, I think one of the connection that I made wasn't good. But yeah, it's all's well. Thank you. God bless.